about 9:30, and it's about this time that we present Ask the Lawyer on Wednesdays with attorney for the speaking of injuries, attorney for the injured, Bruce L. Scheiner. I don't want to keep Bruce waiting too long. Let's get right to today's question, which might be yours, incidentally, if you've ever submitted one. If you'd like to submit one, I'll tell you how to go about that coming up as well in just a moment. Would you please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Todd. How are you doing this morning?
Exceptional. How about you?
Doing very well, thank you.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Everybody staying healthy and all that?
Everybody's healthy and enjoying a beautiful southwest Florida summer.
Good, because there's that whole new wave of the virus going around and monkeypox and all that kind of stuff. You just can't be too careful these days, can you?
No, you can't, but hopefully we're avoiding it.
Yes, indeed. And when it comes to being careful, motorcycle riders have to be exceptionally careful because, unfortunately, most automobile drivers don't pay as much attention as they should, and I think that's kind of what happened in this scenario. So I've got a question from a motorcycle accident I want to share with you. You ready for it?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see how this email reads. It says, a young man driving a pickup truck turned left in front of my brother, an experienced motorcycle rider who had to lay his bike down to avoid a collision. My brother was thrown over the handlebars and onto his shoulder, breaking his shoulder blade, which will require surgery. In the police report, the driver did not deny turning in front of my brother, but denied that he made any contact. The pickup driver's insurance claims it's not their fault because there was no contact. This is an interesting point of law for me as a layperson, maybe not for you, Bruce, but if you don't actually collide with somebody, does that count? What do you make of this?
Well, first of all, Todd, you know they referred to us as the motorcycle lawyers. So
you're well known as the biker's lawyer.
Right. So this is a perfect example why you need to contact an experienced attorney as soon as you have an accident, because some insurance companies have it contained in their policy that if there's no contact, then they're not responsible.
Really?
Backing up for a second, this is known as a phantom driver because he's left the scene.
I see.
So you have to go to their insurance company, and they say that they're not responsible, but those are famous words from an insurance company.
They always say that.
Right, but there is law to the effect that if a driver causes an accident, whether there or not there is contact, that driver is responsible, and his insurance company must pay. So here the driver admitted that he caused the accident. He's just saying there's no contact. Well, that doesn't get him off the hook.
I see. Okay. Already with the insurance company putting up a, pardon the use of the phrase, roadblock, that indicates to me this isn't going to be easy to navigate, and you really don't want to try to go this one on your own.
That's correct. And again, they need to call an experienced personal injury lawyer that will help them make an adequate recovery, not only for their medical bills and lost wages, but for their pain and suffering in the past and pain and suffering in the future.
Right. And a broken shoulder blade is nothing to mess around with. That is something that's going to require some physical therapy and rehab, and there's likely to be ongoing issues down the road.
Sure, and it really hurts.
Yeah. And it's important to, I'll stress this, choose a professional that has vast experience dealing with motorcycle cases, because there are so many nuances to this kind of a case that just don't seem obvious on the surface. You really need to know, get it to somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
All right, Bruce. Well, that does sound like there's some hope from the drivers, the pickup truck drivers' insurance. If not, can the motorcycle rider fall back on his automobile insurance?
He certainly can, but they should be able to make a recovery from the at-fault coverage.
Right. That'd be the first line to pursue. All right.
That's correct, Todd.
Well, thank you again for lending your experience to this situation. This is why we chat with you. With over 50 years practicing law, we can count on you to give us the straight story on stuff like this. Thank you again.
You're very welcome.
All right. Have a good rest of the week. I'll look forward to talking to you next Wednesday.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Take care. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up again for Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Now, if you would like to submit a question for future consideration, all you have to do is go to our website and put the keyword Bruce in the search box. If you have something like this going on, you might not want to wait. You might want to directly contact the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner. That would be a good idea. As you heard Bruce say earlier, the better. So call this number, 941-743-7777, 941-743-7777, and tell them that Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.